and welcome to News X World. I'm Asuma Katauka and you are watching Hollywood Calling. From celebrity scoops to film and music buzz, here's your quick look at what's making headlines in entertainment today. Cristiano Ronaldo is engaged to long-term partner Georgina Rodriguez after nearly 10 years together. The couple, who share 2 children, announced the news on their social media. Living in Riyadh, wedding plans may follow Ronaldo's recent contract extension with Al Nassr. Tom Holland returns as Spider-Man, filming Brand New Day in Glasgow with fans on set for the first time. Excited by the different experience, Holland performs thrilling stunts as the city transforms into a superhero playground. Filming continues through August. Taylor Swift surprises fans by announcing her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, on boyfriend Travis Kelce's podcast New Heights, following cryptic teasers and a social media buzz. Pre-orders are live, while the official release date remains undisclosed. Jackie Chan receives a hero's welcome at Switzerland's 78th Locarno Film Festival. Accepting the Career Leopard Award, the 71-year-old star thanked global fans, marked 64 years in film, and declared that he can still fight while revisiting his iconic action classics. Football icon Cristiano Ronaldo is officially engaged to his longtime partner, Georgina Rodriguez, after nearly a decade together. Georgina announced the news on her social media, flashing a massive diamond ring with the caption, "Yes, I do, in this and all my lives." The couple met at a Gucci store in Madrid and now share 2 children, while Georgina helps raise Ronaldo's 3 other children. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Lauren Sanchez Bezos joined fans in congratulating the couple. The family currently lives in Riyadh, where Ronaldo plays for Al Nassr, and with a new contract extension, wedding bells may ring in Saudi Arabia soon. Tom Holland is back in the Spider-Man suit as filming for Spider-Man Brand New Day kicks off in Glasgow. In a behind-the-scenes video released by Sony, Holland is seen riding a tank through the city's streets and performing stunts, calling the experience different this time. The BAFTA-winning actor shared his excitement, especially with fans allowed on set from day one. A franchise first directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, this marks Holland's 4th Spider-Man film. With filming running through August, buzz is already building online as Glasgow transforms into a superhero playground. The web slinger is officially back in action. Now let's have a look at Tom Holland suiting up on set for this new Spider-Man film. Tom Holland is officially back in the suit as filming for Spider-Man Brand New Day kicks off in Glasgow, Scotland. Sony released behind-the-scenes footage showing the actor suited up and ready to swing into action. Speaking directly to fans, Holland said, "It's day one, my 4th ever day one as a Spider-Man." He admitted the suit feels different this time and expressed excitement about having fans on set. The new film marks a shift back to real-world filmmaking, with Holland thrilled to be out of the studio. After No Way Home was shot entirely on sound stages, the crew now embraces real locations and city energy. On day one, Holland filmed a high-octane sequence atop a moving tank, tearing off a hatch mid-scene. Cosplaying fans on set added to the energy, making it a memorable launch for the Marvel blockbuster. Holland described filming in Glasgow as a breath of fresh air, calling the new project a return to Spider-Man 1 vibe. He believes the fans will love what the team is building, and the footage already hints at massive scale. Destin Daniel Cretton, best known for Shang-Chi, directs this 4th installment in the franchise. Producers Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige are also back, promising continuity and quality for Marvel and Sony. Zendaya returns as MJ, while Sadie Sink and Lisa Colon-Zayas join the cast in mystery role. The expanded lineup teases new dynamics and possibly new villains for Peter Parker to face. Sony has locked in July 24, 2026 release date for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and with Holland back, real streets as backdrops, and fans' favorite characters returning, Spidey's next chapter is swinging into epic territory. Bureau Report, News 6 World. Taylor Swift has stunned fans by announcing her new album of the life of a showgirl, and she did it in true Swift style. On boyfriend Travis Kelce's podcast, New Heights, the surprise reveal followed a day of online buzz, cryptic countdowns, and fan theories. Swift teased the album title in a social media clip promoting the podcast, sending fans into a frenzy. Pre-orders are now live, although the official release date remains under wraps. Coming off the record-breaking success of the Tortured Poets department, Swift's next era is already making headlines and possibly reshaping how she connects with fans. Hong Kong and global film legend Jackie Chan received a hero's welcome at the 78th Locarno Film Festival in Switzerland, where he was honored with the prestigious Career Leopard Award. The 71-year-old star thanked fans worldwide, celebrated his 64 years in cinema, and promised he can still fight. Chan also introduced two of his classic films, Project A and Police Story. As the crowd cheered Jackie, Jackie in celebration, let's dive into the full details. Welcome at the 78th Locarno Film Festival in Switzerland on Saturday evening. The legendary actor was honored with the prestigious Pardo alla Cariella or Career Leopard Award in front of thousands at the Piazza Grande Square. Opening with a cheerful Bonara Sera, Chan charmed the crowd, joking about the award's weight and thanking fans worldwide for their support. The 71-year-old star recalled how his father once asked if he could still fight at 60, proudly declaring, "I'm 71, I still can fight." Fans in Jackie Chan's t-shirts waved signs and chanted his name, cheering as he posed with stuffed panda toys and struck martial arts stances on the red carpet. As part of the tribute, Chan also presented two of his classic films, Project A and Police Story, both of which he starred in and directed. Festival organizers hail Chan as an Asian megastar whose groundbreaking stunts and storytelling have bridged Eastern and Western cinema for nearly 6 decades. Bureau Report, News X World. Brad Pitt's F1 movie is racing to record box office numbers, grossing $561 million worldwide, with $176 million domestically and $384 million internationally. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, the film follows a retired Formula One driver mentoring a younger racer. Made for $300 million, the production covered $40 million of its budget through high-profile brand partnerships. Forbes reports Pitt will earn $30 million from the project, making it his highest-grossing movie ever, surpassing World War Z and Troy. Pitt's net worth now stands at an estimated $400 million. Actress Emma Thompson has recounted a phone call she says she received from President Donald Trump in the late 1990s, inviting her to dinner. Speaking at the Locarno Film Festival, Thompson said she was on the set of Primary Colors when Trump, then a private citizen, called and offered her a stay at one of his beautiful places. Thompson, who had just finalized her divorce from actor Kenneth Branagh, declined the offer. She first shared the story publicly in a 2017 TV interview. For this discussion, we are joined by Irina Zuckerman. She's a senior journalist, joins us live from New York. Thank you, Irina, for joining us today at Hollywood Calling. Good to see you. Can you imagine how Donald Trump and Emma Thompson would look together? Do you think she could have been the US's first lady today?
Thanks. I mean, that would certainly be an interesting idea, but to be honest, it seems that Trump is actually drawn more to models than actresses. That seems to be his type.
And do you think her decision to decline this invitation reflects her character or the broader social context of that era?
Um, I think it's a little bit of both, but I also think there's a lot of pressure inside Hollywood, and I think it's really at this point entertainment and politics seem to be almost inseparable. Um, Entertainment can get very political. You have seen the Academy Awards speeches; almost all of them touch on both domestic and foreign policy in various ways. And of course, politics have become increasingly more imitating art with Donald Trump, of course, himself being an entertainer, a former show host, and someone who is a very whose very approach centers around entertainment and the idea of drawing attention in that way.
And building on your answer, do you think could this be an indication of how celebrity dynamics have shifted with President Trump's rise in politics from being in a talk show before?
Yes, first of all, I think there's become much more of a trend of entertainers entering politics. Of course, in the past, we've had Ronald Reagan and we've had Arnold Schwarzenegger, but this has become much more common and much more accepted. And it's not just entertainers entering politics, it's also the entire world of politics shifting towards a different model, much more performative in many ways, much more populist, but also much more geared towards showmanship. Specifically, almost everyone has podcasts, or almost everyone is using social media, and almost everyone is engaging with movie stars and entertainers. Trump, for instance, himself is constantly tweeting at various celebrities, but so do other politicians from Congress and so forth. It has become something of a penchant to mix the serious with the entertaining and to bring the entertainment closer to the people.
And what do you think Emma Thompson's recounting of the 1990s phone call with Donald Trump says about the nature of their relationship at that time?
I mean, frankly, I think that once somebody becomes more prominent or enters politics, there is this um, there is a temptation to view everything through the lens of the past and how individuals who had past relations with that person, uh, how that evolved their experiences. Obviously, uh, the fact that Trump is such a controversial figure means that there's going to be a lot more people and who will now recall every interaction that have had with him through the lens of who he is now. Perhaps had he not entered politics and stuck to business only, people like Thompson would never have taken the interactions they had with him very seriously and forgotten about it altogether.
Thank you very much, Irina, for sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we come back to you for our next discussion as well. Now we move on. Jimmy Kimmel has revealed he obtained Italian citizenship after Donald Trump's re-election, calling the president's second term so much worse than expected. Speaking on the Sarah Silverman podcast, Kimmel said he qualified through his grandmother's Italian roots, joking she once told him, "You have the brain of a hamster." The late-night host joins a wave of celebrities moving abroad, including Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen DeGeneres, who relocated due to concerns over US politics and LGBTQ plus rights. Kimmel added that people changing their minds about President Donald Trump should be welcomed, not ashamed. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Irina Zuckerman. She's a senior journalist, joins us live from New York. Thank you, Irina, for staying with us. Now, celebrities have previously stated that they would leave if President Trump becomes the president again. So, is this a celebrity trend? What do you think Jimmy Kimmel's decision to obtain Italian citizenship reveals about the current political climate with celebrities in the US?
Actually, very few left, surprisingly. In fact, those who did were an exception rather than a rule. And many people who got European citizenships for a reason that had nothing to do with Donald Trump long before he came to office, that has become a trend to avoid extensive airport background checks, taxation issues, and other issues related to convenience from in travel or when residing part of the time abroad. Jimmy Kimmel is one of the people who has enough money and influence to not be really touched by politics, no matter who is in power. To be honest, some of this uh, um, is rather performative, even as Donald Trump and Kimmel are feuding online. Of course, Trump is known for being temperamental, vindictive, and highly personal in his encounters. He has gone after politicians who have turned on him, who he felt betrayed him, or who otherwise don't fit his worldview. How far he is willing to take it with other types of celebrities, with entertainers, comedians, and others remains to be seen. But so far, his bark has been louder than his bite. He has not actually done anything to the celebrities that he doesn't like. Taylor Swift has long, for instance, has long been the subject of his ire online, but the most he has done is rant about her to his supporters, many of whom were not necessarily fans of her to begin with.
Yeah, and do you believe this trend of celebrities moving abroad is a form of protest, or are they simply exercising their right to seek a better life? Do you think this is just a show of privilege?
Honestly, the fact that they can afford it and they can uproot their lives and move somewhere, whereas most people, even those directly affected by Trump's policies cannot do that quite as easily, is actually definitely a show of privilege, and in a way that's quite ironic because these are the people always talking about privilege or white privilege or whatever, but in reality the real privilege is money and the fact that they can bypass complex migration procedures and obtain foreign citizenships with relative ease without going through extensive long processes. I mean, for an average person trying to get an EU citizenship, they have to prove having roots to a particular country, for instance, and that could be, complicated or knowledge of a foreign language, or at the very least, wait for a long time. The fact that Kimmel was able to do it so easily just tells you that celebrity gives him, the very status of his celebrity gives him an advantage.
And building on your answer, how might this attitude by these celebrities who can afford moving if they don't want to stay affect public discourse and political polarization moving forward?
I mean, I don't think it really has much traction. First of all, a lot of these people are more popular with older audiences who are going to vote regardless of what the um, audiences say. They are not really quote unquote influencers in the same way young people who gather audiences specifically on the basis of their views and who they are rather than on their entertainment value. So I really actually don't think it really matters very much. And if anything, I think most people, even those who oppose Trump, tend to roll their eyes when celebrities threaten to leave or leave simply because they know that these types of people can come and go anytime they wish, and you know, they have the level of prestige and reach that most people cannot, and what they do does not reflect on the general population. That's different. TikTok influencers and others of that sort who specifically have reached with young people, with audiences on the basis of their personal branding, and their name recognition is not based in anything they've accomplished or their role in the arts so much as who they are and what they stand for and what they say in public. There they may have a longer term impact, and they may have influence even the way the culture involves on a social level.
Thank you very much, Irina Zuckerman, for joining us and sharing your insight throughout Hollywood Calling. Now we move on. In the latest update on Wednesday Season 2, fans were excited to hear that Lady Gaga would make her debut. But it turns out the spoilers surrounding her role as a Nevermore teacher were false. Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, revealed that Gaga will play Rosalind Rotwood, not a teacher, dispelling months of rumors. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzman, who portray Morticia and Gomez Addams, shared their excitement, calling Gaga a perfect addition to the Addams family. Ortega praised Gaga as one of the kindest, most grounded people she's worked with. Let's dive into the full details. New Wednesday spoilers are out, and they come straight from Wednesday herself. Jenna Ortega said she and co-star Catherine Zeta-Jones are spilling secrets about Lady Gaga's Season 2 role, and it's not what fans expected. The first half of Wednesday Season 2 has delivered all the spooks, laughs, and nostalgia, but no Lady Gaga yet. Now Wednesday star Jenna Ortega is dropping the biggest spoiler so far. For months, fans believed Gaga would play a teacher at Nevermore Academy, but Ortega says that rumor is dead wrong. Gaga will play Rosalind Rotwood, and co-star Catherine Zeta-Jones is hinting she may be tied to the Addams family itself. Lady Gaga's arrival has the cast buzzing. Ortega calls working with the superstar a dream come true, saying Gaga is one of the kindest, most grounded people she's met. Wednesday fans can catch up on all episodes now and get ready for Gaga's dark, mysterious debut later this season. Bureau Report, Newsx World. Hollywood star Leonardo DiCaprio found himself in an unexpected situation while partying in Ibiza. The 50-year-old actor was stopped and searched by local police who did not recognize him at first. Videos show DiCaprio calmly waiting as officers conducted security checks on everyone entering a tequila party. His girlfriend model Vittoria Ceretti was with him, along with his friends including actor Joel and Edgerton. An insider told Page Six the police were thorough with all guests, not singling out DiCaprio. After a brief double take, the officers let him pass. Kanye West's Yeezy store has reopened with lower prices after months of controversy. The relaunch comes after backlash over merchandise featuring a swastika condemned by groups like Anti-Defamation League for its Nazi and white supremacist links. West also faced criticism for anti-Semitic, homophobic, and misogynistic posts on X, leading talent agencies like 33and, West, and CAA to cut ties. The store now offers a limited range with items like Yeezy slides priced at $20, a fraction of their original cost. The move marks a restrained comeback amid ongoing public scrutiny. Actor Chad Michael Murray is opening up about a life-threatening health crisis he faced as a teen, and fans are praising his latest role in Freakier Friday. On the Great Company podcast, the 42-year-old revealed that at age 15, he suffered twisted intestines and internal bleeding, losing half his blood. He was hospitalized for over 2 months, underwent multiple surgeries, and was given last rites before a blood transfusion saved his life. Murray stars in Disney's Freakier Friday, a sequel to the 2003 hit alongside Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. The film, released August 8th, is winning positive reviews. Katy Perry and former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau have sparked dating rumors after being spotted dining together in Montreal, and with Trudeau attending her concert days later. It comes weeks after Perry's split from actor Orlando Bloom. Bloom responded playfully, commenting with 3 clapping emojis on a satirical post, claiming he was dating former German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Perry and Bloom announced their breakup last month, while Trudeau separated from wife Sophie Gregor in 2023. Akon is returning to India this November for a special tour, performing in New Delhi in November 9th, Bangalore on November 14th, and Mumbai on November 16th. Calling India as his second home, Akon said he's thrilled to experience the energy, culture, and love for his fans again. Organized by White Fox, this show's promise an unforgettable experience. Last year, Akon wowed audiences at Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's pre-wedding bash, performing hits like Chamak Chalo alongside Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan. Jennifer Aniston revealed she and Gwyneth Paltrow still chat about their mutual ex Brad Pitt. In a Vanity Fair interview, Aniston joked, "Of course, how can we not? We're girls," but said their talks are more about wellness than gossip. Pitt was engaged to Paltrow in 1996 to 97 and married to Aniston from 2000 to 2005. Aniston recalled her split as a vulnerable time and even attended Paltrow's and Pitt's engagement party. The two bonded in the 90s while Paltrow filmed the Paul Bearer with David Schwimmer. That's a wrap on Hollywood Calling for today. Your daily dose of stars, style, and stories returns soon.